Hello everyone, I'm Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video. In this one I will be talking about humanoid robots, specifically CEO humanoid robots. Yes, that's right. There is a company that has a robot for their CEO who works 24/7. Should you be scared? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I thought basically, the factory workers would be replaced, but CEOs kind of was thinking that those jobs would be safe. Maybe no jobs will be safe. Maybe humanity won't be safe. I don't know. There's kind of like illusions and thoughts of Terminator and Skynet and all that kind of stuff, right? If AI gets to a point, because it is getting there, and if you couple AI with quantum computing and you put that into a body that's, well, like this one here, and I'm sure in a year or two, it'll look probably completely humanoid. Pretty scary stuff. Not to mention that there are robots out there like this one. This is called an eater robot, EATR. Yeah, you get what I mean here. It can eat organisms for fuel. It fuels itself by eating organisms. Developed by DARPA. Joe Rogan actually featured this in one of his podcasts a while back, and I saw that actually only a few days ago, and I'm like, this can't be right. This can't be real. And guess when this was? This was back in 2003. Yeah, we're 10 years later than that, and things are moving much more rapidly now on the AI front and all the rest of it. So I don't know where this is headed, but certainly this is not good. I mean, wow. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this. I really don't. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, do you think eventually we will be replaced? And do you think maybe our governments need to step in and have rules and regulations? And should there be limits on this stuff? And how about also hacking? And how about the ability for AI to be used for, well, I'm sure it will be used for lots of good things too. So let's flip this a little bit. Maybe we'll talk about some of the good things that it can do. Maybe it will cure diseases. Maybe not. How would pharmaceutical companies make tons of money though if diseases are cured? So I don't think that will ever happen. It's not the way it works, right? All kinds of alternative fuels, like for example, have been invented over the years. AI could invent one that's completely free and, unlimited amounts of power. And of course, if no one can make any money, or specifically if a few at the very top can't make any money, then of course it will probably be shot down or bought out, or the idea or the person, will be somehow stopped. And yeah, so you know how the world works these days. I'm not going to get too much into that, but it's it's quite an ordeal we've got ourselves into, I think. There is a video, and I don't know if I can bring this up now or not, but I sent this actually to my parents a little while ago. Let me see if I can bring this up for you here. This guy really kind of wraps it up in a nutshell.
The issue is this. In America today, we have chosen the following system,
What's going on with the volume
which is
here?
an insane system that most people think is brilliant.
Okay.
And the insane system works like this. You tell people that the good society is achieved by encouraging business people to make as much money as possible in whatever way they can. If you have to pay people, underpay people, pay them insecurely, make them contractors instead of salary, you do whatever you need to do, but just make as much money as you can by paying people as little and as insecurely as possible. Second, please try to make money by avoiding taxes and even evading taxes illegally if you have to, as much as possible. Set up trusts, set up shell companies. And third, we tell these business people, if you need to rig public policy to your benefit, against the public interest, but for your private benefit, so that you don't get regulated in the way you don't like, so you don't have labor laws you don't like, so you don't have antitrust, anti-monopoly scrutiny the way you don't like, do that. So then, what happens? You got a bunch of companies that make way more money than they would have made if they hadn't done the things I just described, number one. Number two, you start to have a bunch of social problems that you wouldn't have had people been paid more, had more taxes been paid, had more regulations been in place. And third, you have a government that is no longer capable of responding to those social problems because it is defunded, defanged, and discredited in the eyes of the public. Okay, so this is a very ripe situation. So now, everything I just said is an analysis that is missing from a lot of these discussions. Okay, we start where I ended. So now we start with, well, all these rich people have this money, we have all these social problems, and government is terrible, so at least rich people are doing something. No. You have to tell the whole story I just told. Rich people are the reason we have these problems, and the government is incapable. And then they step on the scene and complain about the situation that their class caused and present themselves as the solution to the situation they have engendered, which is sort of like arsonists showing up at the site of a burning building and claiming to be the most capable firefighters.
So I will link you to that video as well. But what a world, eh? What a world. Crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, I mean, you know, how do you rise above all of this stuff? I don't know. It's difficult, certainly. It's a very, I think, a very confusing time in history on a lot of levels. But, you know, that's it. You can always fall back on your hobbies and getting out there and trying to mentally and physically stay as healthy as possible. And the gaming, for me, helps a lot as well. So, but anyway, just thought I'd throw all that out there. Hope it didn't spoil anyone's whatever day it is, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Today, when I'm filming this, it's a Friday. But in any case, if you enjoy these videos, remember to like, share, comment, hit the notification bell. That's important. Consider becoming a Patreon. And you also might want to pick up, and unfortunately the motherboard tray is not a removable t-shirt. And I will see you in the next one.